This is turning out to be a good looking car. Well, let me take that back. This is a Gremlin. Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm going to try something that I've never tried before, and you're going to get to see me either completely blow it or it works. And it is this and that. So never used this stuff before. Usually I just do the paint on the you know, the window, whatever, this darn line right here and around the windshield and around the, you know, always do paint. And if this don't do good, I'll just take it off the video. Won't even worry about the video being on there. I already cut one piece before I started videoing, and I can already see that you need to cut it wider than you need, instead of trying to waste a piece that's too darn little. And please guys, this is my first time. I've not had anyone show me how to do this. I've watched a video or two before, and so take it easy on me. I've never done this, and it's cold here. It done turned chilly for Georgia, and this stuff is going to be a pain in the neck, I can go ahead and tell you. So let's layer on here. What I've noticed is guys put a lot more than they need, and they just it wastes. But so there's my very first piece of bare metal foil, and I'll take a Q-tip. Got two different kinds here, and I'm going to rubber in with a Q-tip before I run the razor knife down it. Well, it looks easy enough. How the heck am I going to get? These are nice little pointed Q-tips. I got them from the Dollar General, I believe it was. And they're for makeup. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change this. I know you need a nice sharp blade, so I've got a bunch of them. Got these things at Hobby Lobby for a steal. I forget what it was. They're practically giving them away, and I bought like 2 of those boxes. Let's see, $2. I'm looking on the wall, $2.29. It was regular $6.99. Well, not such a steal, but all right. Let's see what happens here. I hope you guys can see okay. I've got this new look mount up here, and I'm not sure. And if you hear something turn on, it's going to be my. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the neck here. Yeah, there it went. That's my heater. Oh yeah, this is not going to turn out. Oh geez. Maybe the sharp blade is too darn sharp. Maybe I need to go back to the door one. And I don't want to cut my paint all up. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can see the dull blade does leave. It almost like drags the stuff along with it. It's hard to see what's going on here. Already not a fan. It's so darn hard to see. I got glasses on, but that's not helping that much. Okay, so it looks like you'll be able to go back and trim it up easier once you get the main big piece off, so you can kind of see where you've cut. Huh. Yeah. Okay, here's my first piece. Not too bad. All right, I'll try some more and I'll come back. Stand by. Well. All right, so my first bare metal foil, I'm not done. I didn't do the back glass of it. I've done the front windshield and the side windows and the windshield wipers. It looks funny. I have yellow wiper blades. I'll paint those black. That's pretty neat. I've never done this before. It's definitely way shinier than the paint that I would use, and you don't have to worry about overspray and stuff like that. I guess one thing that I do notice, apologize again for my heater, it just turned on, is when you try to, like, you need to, this stuff gets stuck on the tip of your knife, but when you try to like lift some of it off with a really sharp knife, if you're not careful, you will scrape the paint. But you know, it's not too bad. I like it because I guess I could peel it off if it didn't look right, but it gives a nice shiny chrome look. And check this out. This is one good thing about it. The farther away you get away from it, the better it looks. I'm just joking. So yeah, good deal. All right, continue on. All right, guys, so I got the back window done, the front windows. There's still some chrome here that I'm going to foil. I think I'll try and do the little latch on the back and some other stuff, little things that will be chrome, maybe these lights. That bare metal chrome seems to work great, so I like it. So yeah, good deal. Anyway, so I've had some people ask, what do you use to attach your windows? And so I'm about ready to, I had to do some fitting. You see where I had to trim the dash. I've had to trim along the sides here. This thing, if you didn't know it, you'd think you're building an MPC. It's an old kit though, so gotta give them a little credit. All right, so first, get your windows, get them out, cut, get it trimmed up the way it needs to be. And I'd like to first, I don't want to ever put glue on anything. I want to go ahead and lay them in and make sure that when they lay in, they don't hit anything. They look like they're gonna fit right, which this does. This doesn't look bad. And then the glue that I use is not super glue, and it is not this cement, model cement, but it's the blue glue that Testors puts out for windows or clear parts. The reason I use it is because it's clear. It does. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't melt like the model cement. That actually melts the window or the plastics together. This type of glue melts the plastic together. Super glue just bonds the two pieces. It doesn't melt anything. But this type of glue here, I want to clean my window really good before I put it in. But the Testors clear glue is it's just glue. It doesn't bond, it doesn't melt anything. It doesn't like I say, melt the plastic at all. I can already see that when I put this my body back together, that my dashboard is going to have even more fitment problems because of the windshield. And when I'll, darn it, yeah, we're going to have more fitment. This thing's it's got some issues. So I'm going to scoot it up as far as I can without it getting all wonkus out of shape. Alright, so I've got it up as far as I can get it. And then this glue comes out like really fast, so you have to be careful. It's clear, it's crystal clear, but you can still see it. So if you pile the glue on, you still can see it. So what I do is I find just, it comes out really quick. You have to be careful. Like that. See how it just came out? So I just put a little bit, and that looks more like a lot, not a little bit. And then I'll go to the top. You're not going to see it up here. It will never run down because I'm going to leave the body upside down until it dries. So we're just going to get a good coat of glue. And again, just, you don't want to move the window around once you've done this, because that glue will kind of start to creep up in the window, and you'll see it. Not bad. It's nothing like if you were to use the model cement where it just clouds it up or it smears because it's melted it. So that's all I'm going to do there. Not going to turn it over. I'm not going to bump it. I'm not going to do anything right at this moment. I'm going to give that till tomorrow to set up. I'm going to go ahead and set the other windows in and get them glued in place. But you know, this is something that you can't, you've just got to wait till tomorrow. It needs a, I don't know what the dry time says on here. I don't even see dry 1 hour. I don't agree with that. I think it takes longer than an hour. But anyway, that's what you do. It's what I do. I'm sorry, it's not what you do. It's what I do. But it works great. And again, it's this Testors clear parts, and it lasts forever. I mean, this thing I've glued I don't know how many windows in, and it's not even nowhere near halfway gone. So, all right, I'm gonna get these glued in. Then once I get the windows glued in, I have to refit, and I'll probably have to end up trimming a little bit more from the dashboard. And what I'll do, I'll probably just either take some black acrylic paint or just a black Sharpie and touch that up. You'll never see it, but you have to, some of these kits, they don't fit well. And that's what you have to do. All right, see you in a bit. All right, so now it's the next day. This has had 24 hours to dry, and that's why I don't agree with the hour that the bottle said. If you'll notice on the front windshield, right here, it's actually still wet under there. And there's a place right here, although it's not going to move. But I wanted to show you, once it dries, it's just crystal. You know, if you did get any glue anywhere, it's clear, but it's easy to not get glue on your windshield. So yeah, looks good, and you can clean your windows up. But yeah, so that kind of glue works good. Now I'm going to work on detailing this body a little bit more with some more of that foil. We'll come back. So I got the chassis, made it up to the body, and don't want to be negative, don't want to sound negative at all, but it didn't fit real good. So I got it to fit after trimming and cutting, and then you don't have anything to glue to. There's really nothing that you can, because you're so unsure about how everything fits up in it. You're really unsure to put glue on anything. So I did something that looks horrible, but you'll never see it because the tires will be on it. And that's the only way I could get a clean look as far as you're gonna love this. because this car is actually turning out really nice. I had to cut some pieces of the tree and put them up in there and glue them on. And that's actually got the darn body, because you see where those are at, there's not, they're actually taking up space. The clearance for the body, the chassis, I can't talk right now, I'm sorry. The chassis is not really touching the body there. It touches the body inside, and the dash touches up at the windshield. Well, you don't want to glue up there and it not fit, and you have to take it back and it glue smears. So I just decided to do that. But when you get the tires on the thing, you're not going to see that. That's why I put them there. But anyway, got the little emblem on the hood painted, Gremlin. It's going to look pretty cool. This is turning out to be a good looking car. Well, let me take that back. This is a Gremlin. So I said good looking car, but you know, it's a unique car. Gremlins are cool because it's unique. Just because something's unique don't mean it's good looking. So anyway, it's turning out nice. The paint has turned out nice. The bare metal foil that I've used has turned out nice. I've got the door handles and all those things. It's turned out. I know some of you guys, I know, had these before. Know you grew up with kids who had them, and your parents had them, and they mean a lot to you. But man, the Gremlin, if you say it to anyone, it's usually a laugh or something like that. I think it's a cool car because of its uniqueness in that. And I think this looks better than a Pacer. I think the Pacer's the ugliest car ever made in the world. But anyway, and I know that'll probably hurt some feelings because you guys grew up and your mom's car was a Pacer. I'm sorry. Anyway, why am I even talking about this? You guys are going to watch like 3 minutes of the video, fast forward to the end to see the pictures. So I guess I can pretty much, I can say anything I want to because it probably won't get listened to, but it doesn't matter. It's all right, I'm having fun. All right, so I'm almost done with this thing. I had to pop the engine out. It wasn't glued in well enough, so I popped it out. I'm going to re-glue it. Get the everything, radiator hoses, and finish with the grill and the paint, the little lights, and this and that. But the next time that I come back, which will be like a split second after this clip, this thing's going to be complete, and we're going to be talking about it. So hold your breath. Ta-da! There she blows. There it is. This thing turned out nice. I almost didn't put the decals on it. Once I was putting it together or finishing up, I was like, I don't think I'm going to put the decals. And then I reconsidered, and I'm sure glad I did because it really makes it, it's just a block of yellow cheese if you don't break it up with that pinstripe or that decal. So it turned out great. Man, this thing, the wheels they sent, which I black washed them out, they turned out great. Doesn't, you know, the chassis mating to the body, terrible fit. You've really got to, it'll really hone your customizing skills, and you know, I showed you what I did to make mine stay. But man, this thing turned out so nice. I'm so glad that my paint ended up turning out good. But yeah, man, I had to put the bumper sticker wouldn't fit on the bumper. I didn't put a license plate, I see that. But the bumper sticker, my other car is another Gremlin. It wouldn't fit on the bumper, it was too big. So I said, oh shoot, I'll stick it on the back glass. It's got the little AMC decals here. Got the, yeah, man, turned out great. Oh yeah, let me pop the hood. The hood doesn't fit the best. I mean, it goes on and off great, but the fitment's got some pretty good gaps, but that'll be okay. So yeah, I got the, whatever, 304, I guess is what it is. Got the plug wires on it. Yeah, man. This thing turned out nice. I'm so happy with it. My bare metal foil for my first time, it turned out great. just all around good little kit. This one's gonna take you longer, in my personal opinion. It's gonna take you longer than a newer kit because of the fitment issues, but it still turns out to be a nice little car. The interior is just a kind of a, well, you saw it, just a dry brushed, just to give it some color. And you can't much see the detail on the dash, but anyway, yeah guys, thanks for watching this. I had fun building this. Took a little longer than I wanted. The bottom is just like factory fresh. It's not dirty. This is just like if it rolled off the showroom floor. So yeah, 75 Gremlin. I wouldn't mind having one. Now that I built this and looked at it for so long, they're not that bad. I don't want a Pacer, but I'd take a Gremlin. And it's called a Gremlin. I mean, that was a popular movie when I was a kid, The Gremlins. So, I mean, who wouldn't want a Gremlin? And even the little icon for this car, you can't really see that good, but he's a little gremlin monster looking guy. So yeah, man, it turned out good. Thanks guys for watching. If you would, please give it a thumbs up. If you would, please subscribe if you're watching this and haven't subscribed. I know I've watched a lot of channels and not subscribed to them and watched them on a regular basis, but if you would, I'm really close at this point to 1,000. I'd appreciate you guys, again, liking, subscribing, comment. I get a lot of comments now, and I'm sure I'm thankful for those. I like to interact with you guys. I try to respond to all the comments, and I'll continue to do so. But guys, thanks a lot. I'm going to take some pictures of it, get a slideshow, and we'll see you on the next build. Take care. Bye.